I would like to welcome you to this week's episode with a little welcome to our front garden visitor. Hello, little toad. He's very small. Hope you enjoy a nice sunny warm day out here with the milkweeds. I did see also a monarch caterpillar yesterday, but there's Gary inside. Ooh, he's probably folding towels. Thank you, Gary. It was over there, but I'm not seeing it now, so it maybe went on to its breakfast. Anyway, marigolds coming up. Morning glories, sunflowers, and also, since we're out here, I just tasted some, I think that's arugula, because I tasted it. It's quite peppery. It's delicious. Lettuces are coming up. Beets are looking beautiful. Carrots I have to thin now. And yeah, things are looking good up front. So welcome to this week's video. I hope you enjoy it. Don't be mad. But here's another monarch. That's a good looking one. We had one that got caught in the storm, so it was a little tough looking. Ooh, there it goes. It just flitted away. Welcome pollinators, including monarchs. Ooh, the bumblebees are liking, the milkweeds are starting to bloom. So the bees are interested. Cool. Alrighty, over and out.
Here's the front, framed up. Putting on the studs at 16 over here. forgot to record the lifting of the first wall, but I did it. Now I'm going to lift the second wall. Little kickstand.
Here's some nice looking cabbage. Look at this one over here. Doesn't that one look good? I had to pick off some little green worms today. I think they might be the larvae from cabbage moths. I'm not sure, I have to Google them. But as you can see, they're having a nice little munch on some of the cabbage leaves. So slugs do not seem to be the problem this year, but these little green worms do. See how the sprouts are doing. I planted some new seed over here. Looks like some folks need some more water. Yeah, more water. This is dill. This, I think, might be parsley. What do we got over here? It's dill. Get some water on these seedlings and these seeds areas. This, I think is a parsley, maybe? Or maybe a lettuce, a Muir lettuce. Can't remember. I didn't mark these very well. I was kind of throwing whatever in there. Tomatoes. Will they mature? Don't know. Chilies. Backyard chilies seem to be doing better than the front yard chilies. No flowers yet. Stay strong, people. Keep it going. This little dude. Not very happy. This is all chamomile sprouts. That's Gary working away. And then, I do have a couple of nasturtium sprouts, finally. So here are those. Don't know if they'll have a chance to get very big since they got started late. And the rest of these are chamomile. Cucumbers, this one flowered. It's very small, some flowers. So I don't know what'll happen with those. Tomatoes. You guys gonna do anything? Don't know. This one needs to be propped up a little bit too. Oh, this looks like, oh no, that's fine. Just needs some thing to lean on too. There we go. Potatoes looking good. I'm gonna hill potatoes today. These are all seeds that I planted and they need some water. Oh, these guys are coming up. Nice. So I'll get some water on those. And that's the best. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. More chamomile. It'll be fun. I hope that I have enough. Oh, you little bugger. No, it's a stick. Never know around here. Fun bee. Hello, little bee. So many different types of bees. So, gonna hill these up a little bit more today. Get some water going. Just a little bit on the seedlings. We're supposed to get rain again, so not everything is gonna need water. So, checking in from the back new garden. Over and out. I, friends of ours let us borrow this Foxfire book. Also, if you hear a mechanical noise in the electronic noise in the background, it's the vacuum cleaner. Anyway, this is an old-timey living in the woods type of a book, and it has a recipe for sauerkraut that I'm going to use to try sauerkraut with a store-bought cabbage to see if it'd be worth it for me to try once I have cabbage from the garden. Hopefully I'll have cabbage from the garden. Anyway, so I have a store-bought cabbage. I have a fermenting container originally from Korea that a friend of mine, she's American, she's Italian, Kenyan American, gave to me. And then I have these instructions that say to select the cabbage heads and chop, clean churn jar, pack the jar with alternating layers of chopped cabbage and a sprinkle of salt. You need not add water as the cabbage will produce its own. When the jar is filled, cover the cabbage with a clean white cloth, large cabbage leaves, or a saucer. Then place a flat flint rock or other weight on top of this to hold the cabbage until under the brine. Let this stand 10 days or as long as necessary to get it as sour as you want. And then you put it in canning jars. Old timers used to leave the cabbage in the churn jars, omitting this last step. But it turns dark. Jars keep it in serving size portions and keep it fresh. Some add a pot of hot pepper to the churn at the beginning of the whole process for additional flavoring. Well, I wish I'd known that, because that would totally be the Korean way. That would be a kimchi-ish type thing. So in the future, wouldn't that be nice? Chili. Oh, no, you know what? I have habaneros. Turn it up a little bit. Anyway, I'm gonna do this, and in a future episode, maybe we'll have a chance to see how it turns out. Here's some chopped cabbage, chopped habanero, clean pot, get some salt out, and I'm gonna start to layer it up. Here's the packed container. Get that little piece of cabbage off there. It's going nighty night for a few weeks. See you then.
Once again, I forgot to use the GoPro, but I am cutting the roof joists. They are 10.5 feet long, and I just cut out all the bird's mouth seating where it seats on the, where I cut out the bird's mouth where it seats on the frame. Here's my calculations. Figured it was a 6 3/8 over 12 pitch, which is pretty good for snow. And they're all gonna go up there.
thanks for watching. Wasn't this the best video ever? I think Dad's gonna like it, dear.
Good, that's the goal.
That's the goal. Hope you have a great week. Thanks for watching. You didn't miss too much in the gardens, I don't think. Things are still growing. But really this week was all about Gary. Not only did Gary work on that awesome greenhouse, he also mowed the lawn, and he helped me out with a little bit of housework because of the guests we're having. Looks like some beanies need some bean poles to go on. Can you see that? Hello, everybody. I'll stick those today. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. One more parting thought for you. Gary hung the she shed sign. Over and out.